that is definitely true. They turn families against each other, but yeah.
Yeah, but only Scientologist families.
Only Scientologist families, that's right. I remember some of the stories, like there's like lower members, if you don't have a lot of money, their jobs for that is to go out and scrub a garbage dumpster with a fucking toothbrush and shit like that. I just couldn't imagine anybody saying, I'm not getting paid for this. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving.
Why did I have two things playing here?
I don't know. I don't hear anything.
That was weird. I had two chords coming through there. Yeah, no, they wouldn't accept me, so I don't care.
No.
I did their you got to do a psych exam before you sign up, and they read my psych exam and then said no. They didn't want me. So I don't know, something in my psych exam, they didn't want me in their church. So good for them.
They were smart enough not to let you in that sense.
Yeah, I guess so. I couldn't. I lied through my teeth on that thing too. They're smart.
They picked up on that.
They know
in the summer of 2013, it was a particularly warm summer that year.
My new favorite T-shirt, before you move on, that I wish I could take credit for, but I couldn't. It's a picture of Tom Cruise and John Travolta.
Yeah.
And the one says, and the picture of Tom Cruise says Top Gun, and the John Travolta says Bottom Gun.
That's great. I like that. That's really good. That's really good. Oh my god, that literally actually made my eyes water. That's fantastic. Oh man. So in the summer of 2013, had extremely, very much warm weather. Several nuclear power plants across the world, including ones in Japan, Israel, and Scotland, were forced to close down. Why, you ask? Well, there is a massive sudden increase in population of jellyfish. And the jellyfish were clogging the filters that draw seawater into the power plants to keep them cool.
Wasn't Fukushima like 2011 or something like that?
Yeah, but that one that wasn't because of jellyfish. That one fucked up because of
2 years later.
2 years later.
Problems? Like,
yep.
You think after Fukushima they might have just went around and shut them all down?
Yeah.
You would think.
One would assume, but yeah, no, apparently not. Nope.
But I said it very recently on this show, and I'll say it again. Fuck jellyfish. You guys are bastards.
Yeah, you don't hear anything of a jellyfish fucking saving anybody or anything. It's always doing bad.
They're pricks. You don't ever do anything good for anyone.
They're the wasps of the ocean.
I know.
Just the assholes that can sting and sting and sting. Oh, man. So, do you know what the longest word in the English language is to have all of its letters in alphabetical order when written down?
No, I don't have a clue.
The word almost.
Huh. That's not even close to what I thought.
I don't know what to tell you there. Oh, man. So here's some interesting Canadian fact for you.
Cool.
In Canada, in 2012, doctors were able to communicate with a man in a vegetative state. It was a coma patient named Scott Rootley who was able to tell doctors by using his thoughts that he was not in any pain.
Thought you were just going to tell me that was the first time they interviewed Donald Trump in Canada.
No. Canada doesn't want to talk to Trump. Oh, man. So one thing that I think maybe people could look a little more into, the country of Liechtenstein. It's got an extremely low crime rate. They haven't had a murder in Liechtenstein since the 1990s. And the entire police force consists of 91 officers and 34 civilian staff.
Wow, that's probably about the entire country.
I don't know. I have to look at what their population is, but that is very small. It's only 125 people for the entire police force.
The country is the size of my closet, so.
Yeah, but some of these tiny fucking countries, they can pack in a lot of people.
I don't know anything about Liechtenstein. I believe it's a neutral country. It's right on the ass end of Switzerland. That's all I know about it.
Let's see if I can get. There is like literally no information on this. It's a German-speaking microstate in the Alps.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's a little country on the ass end of Switzerland. That's all I know, and I believe it's neutral.
Let me see here. It has. Where is its population?
Probably doesn't say, because they don't want you to know that is its population. It's 129. That's why they're neutral.
Here we go. 38,750.
Yeah, there you go. So less than we fit in most of our stadiums.
Yeah. So that whole country is almost a third of the town of Milton.
Yeah. It's less than Rogers Arena can hold.
Yeah. There you go. It's 160 square kilometers.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why they're neutral.
Okay. Also explains why there's such low fucking, because I know when Milton was sitting at 30,000, our biggest crime was like, running a stop sign.
Yeah, of course. You can't have crime in a town like that because the police are like, can you identify the suspect? And the people are always like, yeah, it was Dwayne.
Yeah, exactly. Here, I'll take you to his house.
Oh, yeah, we heard he was doing rough. We'll go talk to him. That's not a good place to do crime.
A study was conducted that showed customers in a bookstore were 3.48 times more likely to pursue romantic books if the store smelt of chocolate, and 5.93 times more likely to buy them.
Huh. What does the store have to smell like to get you to buy my book?
Desperation.
No, that doesn't seem to be working.
No, it doesn't actually. Couldn't resist. Did you know that Sonic the Hedgehog has registered itself in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the fastest gaming character ever?
That is stupid.
There's no way that that's true. And B, you can't register yourself. Doesn't Guinness have to register you? Can you just go in and say, I have the title for this now? Fuck you.
Well, probably if it's one that doesn't exist.
I guess.
I could just go in and say, I've got the record for being the most Eric-y of Erics, and people will be like, yeah, that's cool, you're that. And I don't know, they don't have there's lots of things that Guinness doesn't have records for, right?
That's true.
There's things they won't give you a record for because they just think it's not record worthy.
Yeah. If there's a chance that nobody else would ever be able to to break that or anything else, then yeah, they would just say no, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, there's certain things I don't know. I hold the record for being the one who can slap me in the face the most when no one else is around. Yeah, of course you can. That's stupid. Stuff like that, I'm sure they don't.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. We should see what the record is for the longest podcast. We do it.
Oh, we could easily do it. That's not a problem at all. Not even a problem in the slightest.
I wonder what it is. I wonder if they have a record for that. I bet they do. They probably have a bunch of podcasting records. I can't look things like this up right now, but I know they just had a record for the biggest virtual podcast rally or whatever.
Longest podcast ever, continuous podcast was 36-hour marathon.
Oh, that's it.
And broke the world record. Yep, 36 hours.
That's the current record.
Yep.
I'll fucking beat that. The next time you got 3 days, no problem.
You know what? I'm up for that. I think we could pull that off.
I will get on Podcore and I'll tell all the sponsors, hey, we're going for the Guinness record. Fucking pay us to podcast for 4 days straight. We'll talk about all the news we haven't talked about this month.
We will argue shit till those like literally nothing. Like we'll come up to like we'll end up having the solution to like religion and like we'll fucking talk through everything.
That's what I wanted our last season finale to turn out to be, but it was actually relatively short. But yeah, I'll do that. As soon as you tell me what days work for you, and we'll work it out.
I love this. It just says
I would love to be in the Guinness book for something, just to say, I mean, yeah, I'm in that book.
Yeah, I would enjoy that. You know, I just found a thing that says, "How long is too long for a podcast?" It says, if you have 40 minutes of good on-topic content, and your episode lasts 1 hour, then it's too long.
Oh yeah, there's people that think 15 minutes is too long. There's people that think 2 hours isn't long enough. Yeah. You're never gonna solve that argument.
It says that if you have 40 minutes of good on-topic content and your episode lasts 20 minutes, then it's too short.
Well, yeah, I see what they're saying there. That's good, but I think the podcast goes as long as you know. Everyone says 90 or 45 minutes is the standard because the average commute is 45 minutes. So, but all the most popular ones seem to be 2 hours plus.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know who came up with all these podcast rules, but a lot of them don't seem to make much sense anymore.
It's people who can't come up with content for longer than 40 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because people go, people won't pay attention for that long. Yeah, that's why you can stop them and play them later.
Yeah,
that's
it's not that difficult.
I've never gotten to the middle of Adam Carolla's podcast and went, oh, well, I guess I'll never hear the rest of this ever. This show should be shorter.
There's no way I'll ever finish this.
His show should be shorter because once I push stop, it's over forever.
I don't hit play again.
I do not.
Said no one ever.
That's a stupid thing. So yeah, whatever. I'm going for 4 days. I will do it. I wonder who holds the Guinness record for failing to break the most Guinness records. That would be awesome.
Oh,
I could set that one for sure. Failed attempts to beat a Guinness record. That could be my record.
I want to know this now.
Failed attempts. This guy's tried to break every record in the Guinness book. He never does any of them.
The most unsuccessful world record attempts in... Oh, no, that's not it. Forget it. No. There's no record for that.
I mean...
There's the most unsuccessful world record attempts in 62 seconds, but that's just a video. That doesn't help. So, yeah, I mean, there is no road. There you go. So we can do that.
I'll set the record for not setting the record for anything ever. I'll be the guy who didn't set the most records. That's awesome. But I will set the record for the longest podcast. So I'll do that for sure.
Well, why don't we just do that then? Let's just break two records.
We'll make it live too.
Yeah, we'll do 2 record breakers. Like we'll create the first one for being. We'll just spend the entire time attempting as many world records as